So the aim this week is to at least do 3 sessions. But one of the things I did say I'm going to do is lifestyle changes, little changes that you can maintain forever. I decided to get these Eat Natural bars. I've just looked up. There's 215 calories in one of these dark chocolate Eat Natural bars. There's only 228 in a Mars bar. So although I'm not a qualified coach, I am a qualified run leader. And one of the things we always make sure you do is to warm up properly. Leg swings. So I just do 10 on each leg, across the body, knees, waist, ankles as well. It's a super hot day and I'm not going to be doing any sprinting. I feel like I've mobilised enough for today. That's about 26 minutes done, but today, one lesson I've learned is if you're trying to do lots of different cinematic footage, things like the locks, and me running over bridges, etc., obviously I'm not going to get full 30 minutes exercising. I stopped a few times to put the camera down. So what might happen? The other lesson today is water. I haven't drunk any water this morning at all, and it's hot. It's very hot. So lesson number 2, hydrate, people. It's a schoolboy error by me. We need to stretch. Start of a run, warm up, get the body warm, do some mobilities to get the joints flowing, warm, and you really should do shoulders, go down the body, shoulders, waist, hips, knees, ankles, with some leg swings in there for the hips as well, and the groin. That's part 1. Part 2 is the run itself, the middle of the story, and the end, part 3, the conclusion, is turning off your Garmin. No, I'm joking. Is stretching. Always stretch afterwards, and I'll do a bit of that. Today is day 3 of week 1, it's Wednesday, and I work from home today, so I didn't go for a run in my lunch break. But what I have been doing after work is vacuuming, can't say that, hoovering if you're British, hoovering the lawn. I also on Monday planted all these new plants. But I wanted to do a massive shout out for Eddie, aka EMT. He's a YouTuber who creates content on mobile and teaches other people how to do that, and is the reason why I ended up buying this thing and getting into this YouTube stuff in the first place. This is the DJI Osmo Mobile 2, and it's my phone stabilizer. And when I was researching those, Eddie's was the first channel I came across, EMT. So link below, dropped the stabilizer. Link below, and I'll also link at the end of this video to Eddie's channel. Go check him out, because if you are thinking about getting into mobile content creation, then he's a great guy. He reviews absolutely loads of products, and he's got just under 30,000 subscribers, and he subbed my channel. Thank you, Eddie. I'm so grateful that someone who's got that much influence, 30-odd thousand subscribers, would subscribe to this little old channel. So thanks for that, dude. And one of the things that he has given me a challenge of is 5 things that I'm going to add, lifestyle changes that I mentioned previously, things that I can do that I'll change every single day, that are not dieting, not doing a crash diet in this whole losing weight fitness regime thing. So Eddie's challenged me to come up with 5 of those and talk about those. Well, today I've been working from home, and the one that I've got to mention today is support from my girlfriend. She has banished all sweet things after dinner in the evening. I grew up with a mum who cooked all the time and always gave us a pudding, a dessert, whatever you want to call it, afters if you're from up north. I grew up with a very, very sweet tooth, and just in this massive habit of having dinner and then straight away looking for ice cream or chocolate cake or biscuits or anything just to satisfy that. So Sylvia's helping me with this one. So that's the one thing that I'm doing from now on. Cheers, Eddie. Thanks for the sub and thanks for the suggestion for these 5 things. Hope you enjoy. Hey everyone, it's Thursday, so this week this is only the 2nd day of proper exercise that I've done, but I'm back out on the canal. Today I'm going to do intervals. So if you don't know what an interval is, it's where you do your effort for a certain amount of time and then you do a rest period. I'm going to do 2 minutes of running at a slightly faster pace than I have been just doing my normal jog out, with 1 minute of recovery in between. The benefit of interval training is it's raising and lowering your heart rate, so you're not maintaining, just go past this water, you're not maintaining a steady heart rate, which your body can get used to after a period of time, and therefore you burn less fat than when you do interval training, because your body's not perceiving the increase in effort that's been put on the body. I don't know the science behind it, I'm trying to make out I do. But anyway, the other benefit of interval training is your body keeps working apparently for up to 24 hours after you finish the session as well. So I'm not just going to run at the same pace for half an hour every day, because I'll plateau very quickly and I'll stop losing weight very quickly. So I've just done my first 2 minute interval, and an issue for me is returning to running after not running for almost 8 months, I think, is my pace, managing my pace. With any interval session, you should try to have the same pace for every session, every effort, from start to finish, because if you go flat out in the first part and then you're dying at the end, it's not as efficient way to interval train. So I'm struggling. I'm trying to run at the pace I always used to run at, which isn't good. We have a barge going past. Exactly the same issue with number 2. I was holding the camera as well, so I wasn't driving my arm, and I'm still trying to do a pace that I used to do when I was a lot fitter. So I've really got to work on my pace today. EMT, just for you. Second thing I've introduced now as a lifestyle change to assist with maintaining my weight, reducing my weight and then maintaining it, is stairs. At work, I can't talk. Oh dear. At work, I park 7 levels down underground in our work car park, and I always use the lift or the elevator. But from today, I'll be using the stairs. 7 floors. I've counted. I think it was 84 steps. If I do that every day, that's 84 steps up, 84 steps down, that I haven't been doing. Another thing I should be doing, if you want to take this seriously, is not walk for my recoveries. But if you're a beginner, never run before, there's nothing wrong with that. Jog for a minute, walk for a minute. Jog for a minute, walk for 2 minutes. Look at a couch to 5k plan online. Here come some other runners. Look. I'll come back a little bit. Alright guys. Look on a couch to 5k plan. If you're a complete beginner, if you want to get off that couch and manage to run 5k non-stop, then you'll see there's nothing wrong with walking. But for me, I shouldn't be walking, so I'm going to stop that now. Oh, here comes Andy from work. Got to get him on my YouTube channel. Come on, Andy. Come on. Keep going. It's giving me abuse for walking. Let's crack on. It's another one done. It just made me think of another thing. If you're starting out running on your own, in particular, boredom can set in very quickly. I've stopped here. There's a purple bush over there. Where is it? There. I'm going to use that as a landmark. This is how far I got today. I think that's my 4th interval. Doing 2 minute, 1 minute intervals. I'm walking on the 1 minute, but there's my benchmark after 15 minutes. That includes my warm up as well, actually. So next time I do this session, try and beat that on the way out, and then try and get back quicker. It's an out and back session as well as an interval session. That will give you an indication, just a visual indication of achieving goals and improving. Because you might get caught up looking in times. You shouldn't. Just look at visual goals. Think, did that session a couple of weeks ago, and that's how far I got. Now I've gone further. You might be running a loop though, which actually is more enjoyable, in my opinion, than doing an out and back. If you're doing an out and back, the same out and back 3 times a week, I'm going to get very bored of it. Which is why you need to mix it up. Interval sessions, an out and back session where you try and get out to a point at your best pace, and then try and beat it back, get back quicker than half an hour. All different sessions. Also, running with other people, massive. If you're getting bored and you're thinking of giving up your running already, find a group, find a running club. Fairlands Valley Spartans was my group. I'll do a link to their Facebook page. If you're in the Stevenage area, Hertfordshire area, fantastic running club. When I first started running, I was doing stuff like this, and you give up when you're on your own. You start walking and talking to a camera. This is well over a minute recovery. But when I joined the running club, completely changed things for me, completely. You get out with people of a similar ability to you, and before you know it, you've improved just because you're running with other people, and human nature is naturally to try and beat people. But the camaraderie, the fun, the friendship that goes with it just makes the running so much easier. So don't be put off by running clubs. They're not all for elitists. They're for anybody. Hopefully the ones in your area are, and they're great fun. I'd prefer to be doing that than this, to be quite honest. But the whole point of this channel at the minute is my lifestyle dictates that I can't. So I'm doing what I can. Hi everyone, it's Friday. I'm going to hit my goal of going out 3 times this week. Today I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I did a lot of talking in yesterday's video. So I'm going to do an out and back. I'm going to go out at a 10-minute mile pace and try and come back quicker than that, and we'll see how we get on. It's raining. I love running in the rain. I haven't seen a single other person on the track today because of the rain. And it being Friday, there's people probably working from home. But what I wanted to point out, I've got 15 minutes, I've stopped the watch for a moment, 15 minutes out at roughly 10-minute mile pace, and that's my purple bush over there. My purple bush. That's the bush that I got to yesterday doing the interval training, which was 2 minutes running if you remember, and 1 minute walking. I think I did 4 runs and 5 walks out to this point yesterday. So steady pace, one pace, get to the same place essentially, and I won't burn as much fat as I did yesterday with the interval training. Bear that in mind everybody. I'm going to head back now, see if I can do it slightly quicker than on the way out, but I'm not feeling like I can, to be honest. So I did it. I made it back with a full 54 seconds to spare, which impressed me as well. The thing I did, just trying to see if that's a decent exposure. The thing I did was just listen to my body, not look at my watch, just listen to my body and run within myself. Check my breathing and just check I was happy. I only looked at my watch the last few hundred meters back there where I on a little sprint and realised I was way ahead of time, so that's good. The purpose of an out and back is to help train you to do a negative split in a race, and it could be any race. It could be a 3K, 5K, 10K, half marathon, marathon. The ideal way to run any race is a negative split, and that means you do the second half of the race quicker than the first half. You have energy left to finish strong. You don't want to be walking over the finish line of a race, you want to be sprinting over. So that's the point of a negative split. And this kind of out and back training, going out and then trying to get back again quicker, is the way you condition your body to do that. And you can do it over anything.